The month of May is designated as the Lupus Awareness Month. In Kenya, a group of lupus warriors comprised of mainly women of childbearing age organized a march down the streets of Nairobi with the aim of creating more awareness of the deadly autoimmune disease. Here is CGTN's Mohammed Abubakar with the details.
Unlike other incurable diseases such as diabetes and cancer, not much is known about the causes, treatment and management of systematic lupus erythematosus, commonly known as lupus. But despite suffering from this potentially deadly disease, these lupus warriors can still afford to laugh and chat away with their friends as they seek to raise awareness about the autoimmune disease. For Wendy Njoki, hers has been a journey of 14 long years. It all began when she occasionally came home from school with body swellings and pain in her body joints. After a bunch of medical tests, she was diagnosed with juvenile idiopathic arthritis. 3 years later, Wendy's condition worsened. She decided to see a rheumatologist, who after several medical examinations broke the news to her that she was suffering from lupus.
It is really, really tough, and it can get discouraging sometimes. And I believe that in the end, it's always a story of triumph and of courage and hope. But I think that because we lack so much awareness and so little is known about lupus, then people find it hard to even understand what we're talking about or to empathize with us. And the fact that lupus sometimes does not just come on its own, it comes with what we call overlap diseases.
Lupus is an autoimmune disease that emanates from the blood system. With lupus, a person's body defense system produces antibodies that attack the body's own tissues, causing inflammation. The deadly disease can also affect a person's internal organs, such as skin, brain, kidneys, heart, lungs, among others. The disease is 9 times more common in women than in men, and women between 15 and 45 years of age have a high risk of acquiring it. Lupus can also take a heavy toll on the lives of those whose family members, friends or relatives have the disease.
It's been hard, especially emotionally. It's very difficult. It's been very hard, very, very hard, because most of us don't know how to deal with it. Yeah, because it is hospital visit after hospital visit. It gets to you. Yeah, but you know what? You keep strong for them.
The disease is also quite expensive to manage, with families using as much as $7,000 in a year on medication alone.
The expenses related to this condition is beyond any ordinary person. Sometimes the budget is about $2,000 per day for the medication, not to mention that they have to constantly keep taking tests, going to the lab and taking x-rays, taking MRIs, just to find out what next, because it is not a disease that has one condition.
Mohammed Abubakar, CGTN.